to licensees, talking to people who are buying the merchandise, when the character is recognizable, where there is a currency that's been out there for some time.
I'm using a Klingon. I've got a sword.
There have been approaches from manufacturers to design costumes, and they do well.
Tonight on Video View, Star Trek VI, Return of the Toupees, American footballs, and welcome to the show. Leaving the Earth's stratosphere far behind was a welcome relief for me, heralding, as it did, the release of Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country. Having saved the whale and met God in their last two trips, Captain James T. Kirk and the Enterprise set out on their last and possibly most important mission, to reunite the Federation and its sworn enemy, the Klingons. The movie kicks off with the grim news that the Klingons only have 50 years left on their planet, and that they should be given an area of the galaxy in which to migrate. Kirk and co. are appalled at such goodwill, but are forced into escorting a Klingon ship to an important peace conference.
This is the Starship Enterprise. Captain James T. Kirk commanding.
This is Kronos 1. I am Chancellor Gorkon.
Chancellor, we've been ordered to escort you through Federation space to your meeting on Earth.
Thank you, Captain.
Would you and your party care to dine this evening aboard the Enterprise with my officers as guests of the United Federation of Planets?
We would be delighted to accept your gracious invitation.
We'll make arrangements to have you beamed aboard at 1930 hours.
After a less than engaging evening, later that night the Klingon ship is attacked by missiles, which seem to come from the Enterprise. Assassins also beam onto the ship, kill the Klingon Chancellor, and implicate Kirk and Dr. McCoy, who are subsequently arrested for murder and given a show trial.
And now we come to the architect of this tragic affair, James Tiberius Kirk. What would your favorite author say, Captain? Let us sit upon the ground and tell sad stories of the death of kings. Tell us your sad story, Kirk. Tell us that you plan to take revenge for the death of your son.
That's not true.
Objection! Captain Kirk has not been identified as the assassin.
Sustained. I offer into the record this excerpt from the captain's personal log.
I've never trusted Klingons. And I never will. I've never been able to forgive them for the death of my boy.
From there, it's off to the most notorious Klingon penal colony, which makes our earthbound gulags look positively luxurious.
He's definitely on about something, Jim.
If this is your spot, we'll move on.
He wants your obedience to the Brotherhood of Aliens.
He's got it.
And your code.
Oh no, who'll save the world now? Well, it's down to Dr. Spock and his bit of Vulcan crumpet to solve the mystery. Suffice to say, it slowly becomes obvious that there are people on both sides for whom the prospect of peace seems abhorrent.
I have an energy wave at 240 degrees Mark 6 port, sir. Visual.
I have to admit to being a bit of a Star Trek fan, and the Undiscovered Country did nothing to dissuade me. So they're all a bit fatter and baggier, but aren't we all? The essential ingredients are all present and correct, though. The story's gripping, and there's the well-worn but still amusing line in Trekkie humour. Not only do we have Christopher Plummer as a flamboyant Shakespeare-quoting Klingon general, but Iman, as you just saw, pops up as a shapeshifter in the penal colony. In fact, Captain Kirk ends up snogging her, which was a bit of a shock. A good wheeze, nonetheless. For the die-hard Trekkies, the latest edition of The Next Generation are also available now. Believe it or not, these are numbers 53 and 54. And they're still going deeper and deeper into that place no one has gone before. In Unification, Parts 1 and 2, Mr. Spock makes a reappearance. He becomes an intergalactic Vulcan ambassador, and his mission is to reunite the Vulcans and the Romulans. And I say good luck to him.
Is Spock's mission to unite two great worlds?
You cannot remain here, Captain Picard.
Or is it to destroy them? The most successful television series of all time returns in a feature-length video.
The Great Spock.
Star Trek Unification.
On to more explorers now, and a man who spent a lifetime making documentaries from every corner of the globe. Alan Wicker then decided to take his first holiday, a 21,000-mile around the